The first is about the market size. You know, in China, the sum of the consumption from people over 65 years old will increase from 4 trillion yuan to 106 trillion yuan, and its GDP will increase from 8% to 33%. But actually, aging is a global trend, not just in China. And according to the research reporter, the global for dentures market size is about $1.6 billion.有问题吗？这样，
现在屏幕非常的糊，你的脸也很糊，是不是网不太好？
Sorry，我看一下啊。
嗯但是声音是不卡的，就是
现在好了吗？
嗯，
没有是吧？
现在也没有。
哎呀，我这个怎么整的？
现在稍微好一些。
好一点了是吧？
现在好一点儿。
好，我把那个换了一个网试一下。
哎，现在那个屏幕清楚了。
OK，那我继续啊。
好。
OK，let's go on. According to the research report, the global for dentures market size is about $1.6 billion in 2022 and will increase to $3.5 billion in the 2032, and the average increase rate will about 9%. So we can say the for denture market size is very large. And for the elders, what's their need for the dentures? According to the research, there are 4 points. The first is the safety. Safety, which means the material of the denture has a good biocompatibility and there is no side effects. And the second is comfort, which means the denture should be thin and light and no foreign body sensation in the mouth, and the denture should have the strong absorption. And the third need is aesthetics. You know, the old patient's skin color is very dark. They need the dentures will have a match with their skin color, and they also need the denture should be personalized. And the last is speed. You know, many old patients go to the clinic need to be accomplished with their family, so they need fewer visits and short treatment and restoration time. And based on all these needs, our Aidite started to develop our solution. And in the 2017, we started material development, and in the 2019, we had 3 key process technical upgraded, and in the year 2021, we had adjusted the sheet of PMMA thousands times and make it closer to the nature teeth. And in the 2022, we got the patent of the gradient PMMA, and in the last year, we have upgraded again. Now you can see our Aidite solution, meaning Aidite denture solution, we called Forever Young. Look at this solution. There are many materials and machines. The first is the gradient teeth and the base PMMA, and we have the machine AMM520, and we also have the 3D printer and the bonding consumables, grinding consumables, and sporting materials. And we can also provide the technical training, and we have the design cloud can provide the denture design services. First, let me introduce the material. This is the teeth PMMA. We applied core technology of the cornea on the PMMA, just like the gradient color of the cornea and the stable quality control system. The PMMA can present bionic color gradient effect just looks like the aesthetics of the 3D Pro there. Besides the 16 shades, we can offer 3 bleach white colors, totally 19 colors. And we also provide the matches shade guide. This will satisfy the needs of aesthetics. And this is the base PMMA. We add fibers for bionic aesthetics, which is close to the nature gum pink. And we have 6 different shades of the base PMMA. The color, we have adjusted thousands times of the color. So the color of the Aidite denture base is closer to the pink of the nature gums. This slide is the comparison of the PMMA, our PMMA between the Aidite and Everclear. There are 5 properties of the material. The monomer residual, our value is the 1.45, is lower than the Everclear, and our flexural strength and the flexural mode is more higher than Everclear. There's only one value, the water absorption, our is higher than the Everclear, but the dissolvation value we are do better is the lower than the Everclear. And the next is the machine. In order to have a good denture, the machine is very important. The AMM520, there are 3 advantages. The first is the fan and wet milling. We choose the wet milling to achieve 2 goals. Firstly, the surface of the denture will be more smooth, and the second, we can control the temperature of the area between the brush and the PMMA, so we can get a higher accuracy, higher precision denture with a strong absorption. And we also have the 19-degree angle milling. We can mill a widely range. At the same time, we can duplicate the shape of the teeth and base is exactly the same with the design. And we also equipped with the 1500 watt powerful spindle. And milling accuracy is 0.01 millimeter. It only takes 4 hours for a full dentures. This is the milling machine. And let's look at video how this solution works. This is the scanning. Okay, we also have some pictures. Let's watch the aesthetics of this solution. Look at this. The gradient effect of the teeth. Yes. This is the sheet guide. We can choose the color you need to the technician. And we also have the base sheet guide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. P1 to P5, different color of denture base. Many customers have been using our solution for some time. This customer is from Australia, Darius. In the last year, he had purchased our digital milling solution. And this is the AMM 520 milling machine in their labs. Here have a video he get the machine. And this is their first case with the AMM 520. take impression and centric scan. Designed by the three ship. This is the try-in. And then use the AMM 520 to milling the denture base. He said the fit and the accuracy of the milled denture is amazing. And the fit of the teeth in the sockets is extremely accurate. Before and after. And he also used the AMM 520 to do some other works. And he said the 520 is versatility. The milling machine can also process the implant abutment, just like the picture. A simple fixed implant bar. Precision and accuracy. He likes the machine very much. And now he had made 1 or 2 dentures one day in Australia. And from now, how this solution works in the clinic and what's the doctors think about the digital dentures. We have the true cases from China, and this is the Chinese famous university, Huaxi University, and the doctor is Gao Shanshan. He is an expert in the for denture. The case is the old patient. The patient had their current dentures, but their denture have some problems. The surface is discoloration. Yeah, and there is wear on the teeth, and the absorption effect of the denture is not good, so they need a new denture. And the Dr. Gao think about the digital milling dentures. And the first, he used the current denture to have the impression. And just like the picture A and B, use the current dentures to have a new impression from the up and lower jaw, and then use the intraoral scanner to scan the modules. And the important is the doctor will check the occlusion relationship. If necessary, you can adjust the occlusion with the wax and then scan the new occlusion relationship. There are 3 data is very important. The up jaw impression and the lower jaw impression and the relationship and the occlusion relationship impression. Then the doctor, Ms. Gao, sent this data to our technician, and our technician began to design the denture. Then after, when we finished the design, we can send the picture and the STL file to the doctor. He can directly and immediately find if there are any questions and problems. Just like this is the digital design. He can tell me there is something wrong or is okay to our technician, and we can change the design. Now this is the after milling denture. This is the facial smile photos. The first picture is without dentures, and the middle is the current dentures, and the third is the new dentures. There are many doctors will have these same cases. The patient had the current denture, so the doctor goal said that this solution to make duplicate dentures is so good. The patient had only 2 visits to complete the relationship to restoration. The patient only have 2 visits. They can got her new restoration very quickly. If you have the duplicate dentures, you can have a try. But you will see, not all the cases are like this. Are not simple like this. Don't worry. Let's look at the next the traditional process from the patient to the last wearing restoration. There are 4 or 5 steps from the first visit. This is the doctor and this is the technician. The first step, the doctor need to obtain the initial impression, and then the technician will make the personalized tree. And the second step, the doctor will obtain the second impress, and the technician will make the temporary base and wax embankment. And the third step is very important for the doctors, is to have the date of the VD, vertical distance and horizon relationship, and the fullness of the dentures. And then they will send something to the technician, and the technician will alignment the teeth on wax carving and miliary frame. And this is very difficult to the technician, especially the young technician. And the next, in this traditional process, there are many send and delivery from the doctor and the technician. The fourth step, the doctor will have the try-in and have a close mouth impression, and then they will send the try-in back to the technician again, and the technician will have the cartoon lost wax and injection models, and the last one is the wearing restoration. Look at this process. There are many times and many steps. Not only the doctors, but the technicians. We also find some method to reduce the process and reduce the step, and make the doctor and the technician more simple and efficiency. Thanks, we find some tools to get the impression. Look at this picture. This is we call the occlusion relationship tree in 2 parts. When we have these tools, the process will be reduced. The first, the doctor will apply universal adhesive in the mouth and use the iOS intraoral scanner to obtain the upper and lower jaw impression. And the second, we use the tree and the have silicon rubber and light silicon rubber to obtain the upper jaw impressive. And this is the lower jaw. And look at this. The doctor can adjust the height of this screw. Use this screw can have the correct the VD. And just like the Gothic arc tracker, we can the patient right, left, and anterior to have the correct horizon relationship. And then we have the correct occlusion relationship. And we can check the middle line. And if we find the correct relationship, we can fix the up and lower by the rubber. And now from here we have 3 important data: the up and lower impression and the correct occlusive impression relationship. We can send this to the technician. So the technician use the computer will begin the digital design and use the 3D printer. We can make a try-in. The doctor will have a final inspection with the try-in, and then the doctor will have a closed mouth impression, just like this. And then the doctor will scanning this try-in and send the data to technician, and the lab will make the final dentures. Let's look at the digital process from the patient to the digital for dentures. There just need 2 or 3 steps. If the clinic have the 3D printer, the process will become 2 steps. The first step, the doctor just need have the intraoral scanner to have the up and lower jaw impression, and use the occlusion relationship tree to have the vertical distance and horizon relationship and fullness in the first step. And if he have the 3D printer in the clinic, he can send this data to the technician or Aidite AI design cloud. We can provide the digital design. Then have the digital design, we can send the data to the doctor. Then they begin to make the try-in, use the 3D printer. The doctor use the try-in and have the close mouth impression. From here, the accuracy is very high. Then they can put this data to the technician. The technician will scan the try-in and digital design and milling dentures. And the last will send the restoration to the doctor. So the whole process will be reduced and very, very short. So this will satisfy the last needs, speed. If you have some similar cases, you can try this solution. In China, this is very, very popular. And look at this Aidite milling digital solution for young. PMMA, milling machine, 3D printer, and other consumables, sheet guides. This is a complete denture solution. And I will summarize the advantage of the solution. The first is the high strength. The teeth and the base PMMA have the high strength, and these dentures will avoid foreign teeth, the teeth falling, avoid the denture teeth falling, and dental breakdown. And the second is good aesthetic effect, bionic and gradient teeth with bionic fiber base, just like the picture. The next is reduce technical requirement, simplify the tooth arrangement and wax carving process, get rid of the dependency on high-skilled personnel, and achieve capacity improvement. And the next is high accuracy, 5-axis milling with 0.01 millimeter accuracy. And this solution can perfectly duplicate the edge of the base that dentists want. And the next is the faster delivery. The patients can get their dentures within 48 hours with the faster delivery. And the last is the long-term data record. Use this solution, the communication between the technician and the doctors will be very simple and quickly, and the data will be long-term required by the technician and the doctors. If the patient need another denture, the lab will just find the record and milling denture again. It's very quick and simple. And we also prepared marketing materials, include the SOP and simple boxes. What's important? All of this material and the machine is much cheaper than the Evercloud. The labor costs are getting higher, and this solution will help you to solve the financial pressure. And thank you for listening. This is our milling digital denture solution. OK。静瑶，能听见吗？
Hello everyone. Please check if you have any questions. Just inform us and we will discuss during the training. If you have any questions later, you can send to the account manager and we will reply in time. So if no question, we will finish this training. Okay, everyone, thank you for your attending. Today our training is finished. If you have any questions about the denture, you can just contact the account manager. 可以结束了，徐总。
啊，可以结束了是吧？
没说。
那我这边撤了啊。
好的，徐总，辛苦了。静瑶，你结束会议吧。